Yes. And Fulani, they exist. And when you hear them talk, then say Fulani belong to every country. Then they tell you, say, any country where they find themselves, then be citizen of that country. Then go tell you. But originally, like I tell you before, for Africa here, Senegal, Mali, Niger, they even there for, as they don't migrate, and they inside Cameroon and they for Chad, you know. So any country they find themselves, they claim citizenship for that country. But meanwhile, Usman Dan Fodio enter Nigeria in great-grandparents enter Nigeria, then settle down for around that Niger. And of course, when they enter, Nigeria never become country. You know, so I tell you, say George Goldie, now him they use the northern area, they doing business. Before he can sell them to British government and business place. Then Nigeria no get name. So it was until the amalgamation, 1914, before Flora Shaw conquering name. That is Lord Lugard, girlfriend, conquering name. Give us Niger area, we become Nigeria. Before they marry, she be girlfriend. We give us that name. Still, we no change the name. We continue to use the name like that. All right, now, Usman Dan Fodio, he can't begin to preach religion. In they preach the waka. Meanwhile, the Sokoto was not a caliphate. Sokoto was not a caliphate. And as at then, we never get state. Hausa been get kingdom, the Hausa kingdom. So when Usman Dan Fodio come begin to preach, he come as a religious scholar. They preach. When he preach to you, you go follow him. And of course, their fellow Fulanis, they already intermarry here. So it's easy for them to get followers. So both the Fulani and the Hausas, some people will believe in him, they follow him. But of course, him na warrior, him still be upon saying be preacher. Him come to invade in that 1804. He invade, he fight war. Because according to stories, they say if him preach to you, you know, follow him. He go come back with his soldiers. Now war be that too. Hey. You know. Now, the kingdom of Gobir, the Hausa kingdom in general, Hausa they do their culture. Before you know, Usman Dan Fodio, he come. All these places will be Katsina, Zaria, Sokoto, Kano, in conquer all, you know. But him they use style, enter them before he go come for fight. So if he don't preach like that, you accept, problem no day when I go do. So now him come create Sokoto Caliphate. He makes Sokoto a caliphate. For those who don't know the story, make una go read. Now, I tell you, say, these travelers, these Fulanis, when they reach, if they like, when they reach Igbo land, they take there as their destination. Before you know, they speak Igbo. You go hear Igbo Fulani. So now, so they do become Hausa, take them as our brothers. Now, I mean, you can't hear Hausa Fulani. Originally, we get Hausa kingdom, but today, mention any Hausa kingdom where they again. God. Now, the same thing happened for Kwara State. Many of you know the story of Afonja and Alimi. Way back before Dan Fodio. You know? Afonja and his brother from Ile-Ife, then get quarrel. Maybe the previous Oni of Ife. Then they fight. All this kind community fight. Afonja can go call Alimi. Make it come help her. Alimi na warrior against soldier. Say if you help me win this, my brother, I go give you a place to stay. Then they for Kwara State. Alimi come. Join Afonja. Fight him brother. Then defeat him brother. They can't give them a place to stay. Before you know, they won't dominate. Now the stories I don't know why our elites, our religious leaders, then they hide all these things. Make Nigerians no, I be how. Those days now, Obas, now in the for Kwara, or Ilorin, but today, now waiting there, somebody tell me. Today, who be the highest monarch for Ilorin? Somebody tell me. You keep on losing your lands, and you don't get mouth to talk. Una never still tell me how many Hausas be emir, because now Usman Dan Fodio, after him take over all those areas, he install emirs. I stand to be corrected. Today, Sokoto is a caliphate single-handedly created by Dan Fodio. Now, with the fight for Nigeria, community, brother and brother, then they separate us, we they separate ourselves, brother and brother. These people, they come. Say, yes, now then get Nigeria. But is there no history? Nobody feel boldly come out, come talk. Everybody, they fear. Everybody, they hide. But I want to tell you, say, this world, make I tell you now today, many people don't understand what it be reincarnation. You know, they die forever. They come back in another form. This world, that is why then they let you know, say, the spiritual controls the physical. There's a lot of spirituality in this world. Even me, I dey believe say I don't come before. Because it gets some things where go they happen where I go dey see like say, this thing don't happen for my friend, this thing don't do. I know this thing, no, I know the I feel say they do some people. You know? Somebody tell me say Ilorin have. I just want I tell you I say an interactive section. No more obas. Na emia. How they take enter Kogi? How they take enter Kwara? You know? How they take enter Edo? Now the same style. Now make I can't carry you go back. Because of waiting, the colonial master don't sell. The negative narration when don't sell. Make you know say these people, they get their plans. And if they favor the colonial master till tomorrow, because they put their trusted people for there, for power. And if you watch, during the Biafra War, all the states, where we say now them bring troops, go fight. All those states. Now those states where we say they not be core, they get their own language. Like for Kaduna, you go, they get their language. Benue get their language. Exactly. Plateau get their language. Niger get their language. Nupe and other this thing. Even Nasarawa. Today, all those states will not be core, where we say not be core full and then they suffer. Now you they hear all those fights, all those caputing, all those killing, all those they still they do that same thing. All those states where we say now them go front, you go know say Idoma people, Kogi people. You understand? Then fight Kaduna people, Plateau people. Of course, go one now from Plateau State. Now then fight that Biafra war. Where. Today, waiting be the result. Waiting make me begin to tell you history. I they tell you the history because of the lie narrative. And waiting bring them. The governor of Plateau State apologized to the Igbos. Meaning, the Igbos has been exonerated. Even for the book where Babangida write, he still exonerates them. On top that 1966 coup, we didn't say na Igbo coup. And why I can't tell you this thing? If to say na me, I dey government, I be head of government, I be president, and I see say these Igbo people, we didn't take fake narrative, take marginalize them, they deal with them, even with the fake narrative, then still they excel in everything where they put their hands. Now the buying and selling, then leave the government. Most of them leave the government, then come up for the government, go they do their private business. Today they are richer than many people. And because Nigeria has never been a country, because in 1957, it did for interview, they no give us full independence. Where you they talk that time, they no give us from the speech you go here. Say, but they never given a full independence. Now, the independence where they give us, now just to promote that ancient style of slavery, they introduce the modern style of slavery, who still date you today. And you, where you go rule Nigeria, if you no protect the interest of your colonial master, you no qualify to be a candidate. You see all this election, what would they do? Say, hey, this person. If you no protect the interest of your colonial masters, because they get stake for your mineral resources, they get stake for all the things where they here. If you na read about Benin Kingdom, you na go know say Benin, then they among the Asian kingdom where first get electricity, get gold. But these people, now, because, you see, I tell you, say, the world is more spiritual than religion. Which day religion come now? Yeah. Which day religion come? You now, when you there for abroad, when you do abroad, when you stay there finish, at the end of the day, where you go come back? You go come back to your land. Of course. You go come back to your father's land. Now, so it be, before them introduce religion, and the painful part, the people who introduce religion, they know they do them again. Because when you finish your religion, you go still come back to your traditional belief, where be spiritualism. Because a lot of things where these people don't take from us, can't go form their own. Because I tell you, say, when then they come pick us as slaves. People from the East fight back. Now, where the hatred come from? Now, because we get our spiritual belief, they take our jars, they fight them. Then they die, not be said they no die. Then first they come with sword, they come with all those things, but later they go invent gun, invent bomb, all those things. They take and they come, they fire us from distance. All the jets, rocket launcher, atomic bomb, not be for animal, not for human. You see where their own thinking they go, how to finish you and take what belongs to you. Shebina now then begin return the things where they steal from Benin. And of course, you go they talk say, okay, if we get spiritual God, why our God no fight that time? Now let me tell you, the God no go fight until you invoke him. That is why then they do incantation, they pour drink for ground. Now all the people were supposed to invoke the God to react, they don't pursue them. Because 1 + 1 is equals to 2. If you do add 1 + 1, you say equals to 3, na wrong answer. So the people will understand how to invoke the God is either they don't first, because then they invade, then they can't kill. So not everybody fits invoke those gods to operate. That was how they took all these things and go to their land. Go they study them, how this thing they get power. And I go shock you today. During the days before civilization, and of course, the civilization, what would they talk? Now, all this invention, where then they invent. And all these things where then they invent, television, phone, electricity, gun, aeroplane, all the resources where then they do, and from Africa, then they get them. They call them technology. Fela call them technology. Technology. And of course, during the ancient days, the devil introduced evil. The evil became worse. Now, which people can't they do the evil? Then they do the evil to Africans. When the evil became worse, they know say Africans go revenge. And thus they tell you, because many of them don't know nothing. As they see said the Africans don't they vex, they don't they wise. You know, I say the devil introduced evil. The colonial masters did evil to us in Africa. When they saw that we are becoming wise, they introduced the Bible. Immediately they introduced the Bible because we believe in our oracles. They told us our oracles are the evil, whereas now them be the evil. They told us our oracles are bad. They took away our oracle. They went back, utilized our oracle, improvise on it, and bring it back to us as Google. Today, instead of us to ask our oracle, we they ask their Google. I don't know whether you understand what you had to talk. But if you get it, you get it. If you don't get it, you forget about it. I want to rest my case here. And for you who want to argue, I am ready for you. I go teach you that thing. I go expand and escalate beyond here. I want to tell you, say this your colonial masters, they no get any future for you. Then they use you as a case study in their universities that will not allow Africans to unite. The day Africa unite, we are finished. Any leader will want raising head up, say won't bring policies where go favor the Africa, they will take them down. And our leaders know all these things. Then they steal our resources. You too, when you say you be leader, you still they carry our resources, they go give them. In terms of traveling for medical checkup, in terms of vacation, we don't get a hotel here where we go stay. In terms of education, they pack our money, still they go give them. If they are not corrupt, why must a corrupt leader steal money and take it to your country and you accept? How much is the salary of the leader? Where you bring that kind of money? You pretend that you have integrity while you are the most corrupt. You kill Africans. See how then they kill our people for Mediterranean Sea. Because of, they put hardship, they make sure, and now be say, as they make sure to say our leader want us to grow, we for grow. Because nobody go come hold your hand. He go reach you, I go reach you, fight back. I go tota diseni, agbára lore mwa. But you are blaming, they say, a community, waiting me that thing where government they use. If people clash. Communal clash. Then go send a communal clash. Whereas now orchestrated plan to destabilize communities. Make them fight themselves. Take over the land because there are deficits of a lot of mineral resources that are worth billions of dollars. At this point, in the day to play today,